50 Cent, Ashton Kutcher, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Jamie Foxx, John McAfee. Who can you trust when the market is down? Who can you rely on in a time of need?
You can rely on me!
Oh, I love that intro. Now, welcome back, guys, to another fantastic Monday. And today we're going to talk about celebrities in the crypto space and why you shouldn't be so quick to trust them. So let's start off with 50 Cent. So 50 Cent becomes accidental Bitcoin millionaire with forgotten investment. Now, I have a lot of respect for 50 Cent. You know, he started out from the ground up on the streets in the ghetto, slinging drugs, and he comes out to be a rapper. He writes some lyrics, he blows up with Eminem, and then he starts doing some acting on the side. And now, like, one of the best decisions I think he made was selling records of his music for Bitcoin. I think that was one of his smartest plays, and that's exactly what he did here. Okay, so 50 Cent's gamble on Bitcoin has paid off handsomely after the rapper discovered his investment in the cryptocurrency is now worth millions. The American performer and businessman, whose real name is Curtis James Jackson, owned some of the cryptocurrency. He let fans purchase his album Animal Ambition for just a fraction of a Bitcoin in 2014. So basically, to summarize this article, he has about 700 plus Bitcoins, which is roughly worth about $5 to $7 million, or $5 to $8.5 million. And that's pretty awesome, but let's not be too quick to be surprised by that, all right? The rapper filed for bankruptcy in 2015 after being told by a court to pay $5 million in damages for posting someone else's sex tape online. So just when you were proud of 50 Cent for doing so awesome with Bitcoin and being an early pioneer, he lost all the funds anyways because of a vendetta or something like that. So now we're gonna move on to other celebrities. But as you can tell, I wouldn't be taking technical advice from rapper and actor 50 Cent. And nor do I think you guys should. Not financial advice, but just my personal opinion on the matter. Now, here is a list of 25 other celebrities who have been involved in cryptocurrency and have had some sort of coverage on the matter. Right, and you can see a lot of them are like sports superstars or sports figures that are really well known and have a big following. Now the thing with this is these football superstars and hockey players and all of this, they have this big following, and that is a massive target for ICOs, crypto exchanges, and crypto platforms, because what they like to do is contact these figureheads and then funnel traffic to them and offer them a set amount in dollars. So they'll say, hey, Lionel Messi will pay you $50,000 if you promote our project on your social media platform and you talk about it briefly, right? You don't have to 100% believe in it. You don't even have to be a part of the platform. We just want you to funnel the traffic to your viewers or your followers so that we can get more coverage on our platform and our platform will be more successful, okay? So that is one of the reasons why I do not personally trust celebrities, and nor do I think you guys should either, unless they are technically inclined or they have some sort of technical background. All right, guys, so you can see we got Floyd Mayweather here, and he's a boxing champion. And again, without that technical background, I'm not going to be so quick to take advice or follow in the footsteps of a champion boxer in a crypto tech related field. If you guys check out this article, this is kind of interesting. So Floyd Mayweather and DJ Khaled fined over cryptocurrency promotion. Boxer and music producer to pay combined $767,000, says SEC, after accusing celebrities of failing to disclose payments. So this is the thing. You have to be very, very careful with these guys, you know? Don't be so quick to trust these guys because they're being paid out to do this coverage, okay? They don't have to believe in it, you know? Like if I tell you that I'm all about Heinz ketchup is the best, you need to buy that Heinz ketchup. You don't need to. I could have been paid. I could have been paid to have that ketchup, But here's the thing. What the difference between me and these guys is I have a lot of technical experience. I got a whole portfolio here full of my certifications in tech, and I've been doing it like since I was 7 years old. And this whole channel, if you've been a part of it for a while, you're already aware that I'm a pretty trustworthy source. I think I am, right? Let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna put you on the wrong track, So here's the thing. They were paid. Mayweather received $100,000 and Khaled received $50,000 to promote an ICO from the cryptocurrency company Centra Tech. Khaled called the offer a game changer on social media, while Mayweather's promotions included a message to his Twitter followers that Centra's ICO starts in a few hours. Get yours before they sell out. I got mine. Now, don't do it, okay? Don't fall into these traps, these social media traps. Now, if they've had a successful career in other areas, just follow that. Follow them with what they're good at. Like DJ Khaled does a good job making music, and Floyd Mayweather is a great boxer. That's what they're good at. Stick to that. You can trust those opinions. Like Eminem is a great rapper. I would take some lyrical advice if I was writing music from him, but I wouldn't take technical advice from him, right? It's not his field of expertise, and it's as simple as that. So a few other celebrities that have been involved in cryptocurrencies. Ashton Kutcher, in case you missed it, Applusk has invested in Unicorn Esports. Ashton Kutcher. Now, Ashton Kutcher is very well known from that 70s show, and also Shark Tank. He was one of the figureheads at Shark Tank, and he has a very large following, and he's known for being a smart investor. Okay, now that's very good to know, but I would just pay attention to what his moves are in the crypto market, because he has a lot of money to play with, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's making the best decisions, right? So now this is something that you always want to keep in mind. You can watch and see what celebrities are doing, but don't necessarily take that advice and invest when they invest in what they invest, right? Because here's the thing, a small loss for them is a major loss for the regular individual, right? For me, that regular guy, $100,000 investment from Ashton Kutcher is nothing. That's peanuts to him, but for me, that's like my house. So we can't play games with stuff like that. It's very serious for us, and I'm sure some of you guys out there can relate. So that's the thing. I would keep an eye on their movements, but I wouldn't follow them to the letter because, you enjoyed them in that 70s show or what have you. So now we got Mike Tyson, and boxing legend Mike Tyson, very similar to Floyd Mayweather, partnered with Bitcoin Direct to introduce Bitcoin ATM, which makes transactions in less time than Tyson did a knockout. Yeah, okay, that's again. This is that traffic funneling, right? And this is classic in internet marketing. Mike Tyson, obviously, he doesn't have that technical expertise. His main studies weren't all tech. He's not like information security. He's not a cryptographer. No, he's a boxing champion. Okay, so that's his area of expertise. Again, leave it at that. Don't be so quick to take his advice and start investing like he starts investing, right? Now, Jamie Foxx. There are a few celebrities who started talking about blockchain years ago, but more are joining the revolution now. One of them is the Oscar-winning Jamie Foxx, who used Twitter to endorse the ICO of Robinhood, a zero trading fee cryptocurrency exchange. Now, if I do remember correctly, Robinhood is still out there. It's an exchange that's operating pretty well in its capacity, and it hasn't really had major issues. I actually just want to double check that. I just did the research for you. Everything checks out. And I believe it's actually one of the more popular exchanges out there right now. This was a good call on Jamie Foxx's part to endorse this, but it's the same thing. This project, this platform could have went either way, right? And in this one case versus all of the other cases that we've previously talked about, 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 was actually good. It was a good investment, These other ones, I wouldn't trust them at all. Especially just reading the first initial announcement. I mean, it would get me to look into the project and then create my own opinions on them, but I wouldn't be so quick to doing any blind investments. Okay, I definitely would not be doing that. All right, so DJ Khaled, here he is talking about Contra tokens, all of this, and Centra Card and Centra Wallet. No, man. Like, I just want to facepalm so hard because it's not, you're a DJ, bro. Like, I know you may have other interests, but there's no expertise, okay? And I mean, it's definitely okay to have an interest and be involved in this. Like, everybody should be involved in this sort of movement, right? And I'm glad that they are, because they're driving a lot of traffic to cryptocurrencies and they're making it more aware. And I think that's a big thing. But technical advice and investment, they're, a lot of them are getting paid to do it. They don't do it because they believe in it, right? And it's kind of like a falsehood type of thing that you really want to be wary of as an investor. Gwyneth Paltrow involved, Redfoo involved. Remember Redfoo as a rapper, DJ, and part of LMFAO? Well, now he is a coder working on an Ethereum project. But if you actually check out a few articles and you do some research on Redfoo, it turns out that he actually has been involved with cryptocurrencies for quite a while. And he has a solid interest in development. So this is one of those cases where, don't be so fooled by the appearance of an individual. Because what he's done with some of the money that he's made from being an LMFAO is actually, he's investing it in himself and developing himself and his technical skills so that he can develop on the Ethereum blockchain, which is actually, that's pretty cool. Like, I really respect that, and I think it's, an inspiration to a lot of people out there. So I think it's pretty sweet. Now, Mel B. Mel B was a trendsetter during her time as a Spice Girl, and she still is. Now Mel B, I think she was in what was it, like American Idol or something like that, and she's one of the judges. Anyways, that's one of her more popular things nowadays that she's doing. But again, she was one of the Spice Girls before, and what happened was she actually took Bitcoin in for some of her albums, very similar to 50 Cent, but she was actually the first star to actually do it. So she really has pioneered that field, and she's taken that title. So a lot of respect to her, but again, technical advice, I wouldn't accept it. I understand that she gets the vision. Bitcoin unites my fans around the world using one currency. I think that's amazing. I think it's awesome. But again, technical advice and movements, you know, that sort of deal. So again, don't be so quick to trust them. But I mean, it is nice to see that they have faith in the whole idea and the development of cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency platforms. The technology itself. So, and then Roger Ver, right? Because he had to be within this list. But even some things that he's doing nowadays are really questionable. So, oh yeah, the Winklevoss twins. Everybody knows them. You know, they're heavily involved in the field. They did really well. And again, they have that technical experience because they've been in the field for so long. So there are definitely some people that you really want to pay attention to. But, you know, some of the more mainstream celebrities that have an expertise in totally different fields, I wouldn't be so quick. So now, one of the other individuals we're going to talk about, and everybody knew it was coming, was John McAfee. Okay, I could make an entire video on this guy and the things that he is doing out there. Now, you guys have all probably heard that John McAfee's been involved in cryptocurrencies, and he's endorsing this project, and he's a technical expert and all of this. Now, this is one of the exceptions to individuals with a technical expertise that I'd never trust with my life, nor my money, investment, none of it. There's no way, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. John McAfee has a very questionable existence on this earth. He's done a lot of things that are very controversial, if you ask me. Here's John McAfee's lab in Belize, raided on suspicions he was making meth. I think this speaks for itself, right? If you guys want me to explain this, I'll do it in another video. Again, don't put your money in the hands of people like this, because you'll soon find that you're really just throwing it to the wolves, right? Anyways, that is my opinion on celebrities in crypto. Of course, there are some that have very good suggestions and an awesome technical background, and then there are others that you should just stay away from. Like, don't even look at their posts. Don't even, it's not worth it. It's a headache, and you know, it's basically putting a vacuum right into your wallet and sucking your cash out. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for tuning in today, Monday's awesome crypto coverage. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and staying regular. You guys are fantastic. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe, hit that button, guys, because we need to get that count up so we can jam out some more videos and some more content. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay regular.
You can rely on me.